us out of here.
Stop. Speak up, man.
Chevy coming.
Not after
Get the
fact.
hell out.
Not after the fact. And look,
He claims that Trump tried to survive
both ways. Do you think he's trying to have it both ways? Is to have that in the moment and then the next day?
Come on, come on.
Well, he does that all the time and everything. It's like, you know, when he said, when I made the point that he was, coddling white supremacists and neo-Nazis that came out of the field, he said, well, they were just going to see, was it Jefferson's, who was it? A general statue, a Confederate general.
Full of slight curves and
deaf because
up and down.
if he didn't hear what they were saying, then I don't understand. But look, this is a game.
Good
This is
enough.
about dividing the country. This is about dividing and raising the issue of racism across the country. Because that's just base. That's the issue.
Again, Joe Biden just moments ago responding to the president saying just within the last hour or so he was not happy about the send her back chant. Although we should also say he followed that up by saying that these women hate their country and you have an obligation to love your country. Up next, a judge says accused child sex predator Jeffrey Epstein is a danger to the community and orders him to stay behind bars.
We heard about it. Busted again. Boy, that guy was fighting all over the place. Come on, Kia. Freaking run you over. Now he's in sports mode. Freaking going like a champ. all over the place. So I don't know anymore who is who and what is what. Livingstone place. I was before in 2005. And from there, I went to Yellowstone Park. Long time ago. Lumber and of course some tourism and all that. That's the place I stay. It's about 50 miles away from here. South. 50 miles south. And then from there, you know, just went and explored the Yellowstone Park.
Exactly what the facts and history are of what's going on.
Dash 9.
When I was 11 years old, finally integrated a slave with my district. And we were taunted. We were stoned for commands.
Dangerous girl, man.
And they were told they said the same words.
so you think that if he loses,
Belgrade.
he potentially could be indicted?
Yeah, baby. Belgrade.
Once he's a private citizen.
Once he's a private citizen, no longer in the White House, he would be the same as anyone else subject to criminal laws in the United States and potentially indictable.
Is that realistic? You think that they would go ahead and indict a former president of the United States over this issue?
Whether he will be is a different question. He could be, certainly. And this evidence
Yeah, little
is
place
beyond
called
reasonable doubt
Belgrade.
that he committed many of the
Montana.
same crimes that Michael Cohen was convicted of.
You tweeted just a little while ago, Congress was holding public hearings about this criminal scheme to know about all his lies and criminal
Oh,
activity,
got an
and
airport.
whether the White House or
Yeah.
Attorney General Barr has interfered in any way in this investigation. Tell us what you're getting at.
What I'm getting at is Attorney General Barr's responses to me and others at the hearing we conducted on his confirmation.
So
He
there
gave no
looks
firm
like,
commitment that he would not be in contact with the Southern District of New York, that he wouldn't exercise what he called
Give me a city.
supervision.
What is city?
For me, that raises questions about whether or not he may have influenced in some way the outcome here.
On a different subject, but still a very important subject. You're heading with a
Belgrade.
congressional
Oh,
delegation tomorrow
Belgrade.
to the
And Amsterdam,
Mexico.
too.
We'll be traveling the border to see detention
Nice
facilities, holding cells, the hygienic and nutritional
Nice house.
treatment of these children, and trying to make sure that basic standards of humanity are satisfied. And we have legislation that would enforce those kinds of standards: end separation, provide for toothbrushes and 3 meals a day. We want to give the voices and faces of those caregivers, the relief agencies, as well as the Border Patrol agencies, an opportunity to be heard and seen on Capitol Hill.
Senator Blumenthal, thanks for coming in. We'll speak to you after you come back from the border. Appreciate it very much. Also tonight, we find out which candidates will face each other in the next Democratic presidential debate here on CNN. We're going to be getting a preview of the draw. Plus, more breaking news. A searing heat wave gripping much of the country right now. Tonight, we have a new forecast.
Now what is going to be?
Warren, catch me every morning on the Stormy Warren Show on Channel 56, The Highway. In the meantime, we've got some big news here at Sirius XM. For the first time...
Shut the hell up. Belgrade, Montana. Yeah. Check it out. Nice mountains around Belgrade. New homes start about 260,000. Okay. Try and cut down. Skupe kuće, sačuvaj Bože verke. 260.000. Okay, I get that trailer out there. I have a trailer ili kućice na točkove. Cheaper, bro. Alright. I'll be back. Here we go. We're going toward the Kalispell. Road, so far at least. We'll see later on. I'll be back.
Japan has some things
standoff between Japan and South Korea. But I like both leaders. I like President Modi.
Nice forest.
You know how I feel about Prime Minister Abe.
Animal breed.
Special guy.
That's nice.
So if they need me up there,
Animals
hopefully they
can
can
pass
work it out. But they do have
back and
tension. There's no
forth.
question about it. Trade tension. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
All right, the president there in the Oval Office talking about a number of topics, from the debt ceiling to the freed rapper ASAP Rocky.
He's talking, all right.
This controversy, that started with his racist tweets about 4 congresswomen of color. I want to get to Caitlin Collins at the White House. Caitlin, just sort of dissect what he said, because this is a little different than what we heard yesterday. Yesterday, he was distancing himself from the chant in North Carolina, the Send Her Back chant. He said he didn't like it. He lied and
Congresswoman Omar won by nearly 80%. She has a lot of support here, and people expected her to be tough against President Trump, but they are disappointed in the reaction that they're seeing now. So one of the things, Shaq, that President Trump tried to do was exploit a division within the Democratic Party itself, between the progressives and the moderates, between the leadership of some of these young freshman congresswomen. We confirmed in the last hour that Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez will in fact be meeting with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi next Thursday. Could Trump's attacks actually here be bringing the Democratic Party together in some way? It looks like they already have. The topic that we were talking about last week was that divide between the Democrats, the House Democrats in particular, over that humanitarian aid bill to help deal with the border migrant crisis. And the talk over there was many liberals, especially those in the squad, were critical of how the bill didn't have enough constraints, they said, on the president and how he was able to spend money to deal with that crisis. Well, now we're talking about how the Democratic Party is united against the president and his racist tweets. So it already kind of shifted the conversation a little bit. Obviously, there are still issues to be worked out between the Democrats, but right now the focus is on President Trump, and that's what will be the topic of that meeting.
So my point is that Donald Trump loves this because he thinks that it touches so much it's so pervasive in America, his ability to touch folks that look like him and think like him wherever we are in America. And that sends a chilling message, because we've always said this is a country where you can author your own narrative. That clearly is not true. And referring to the Atlantic article as mentioned earlier, who's going to stand up for a multicultural, multiracial democracy? When are Republicans going to stand up and say this is who we are? Because they really have not done that yet.
Francis Michael, Jeff Bennett, Shaquille Brewster, thank you, Bill. You're going to be back with us a little later on in this hour. But coming up, the stage is set for the next Democratic debate, pitting progressive against progressive. Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren face-to-face on the same night. Who will win the battle of the left? And then there's Joe Biden versus Kamala Harris again. She came out of the first debate the winner. Can he steal back a victory?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going toward a place called Whitefish. I didn't record I forgot stuff from several miles down the road, man. They got it nice. They got virtually everything here in this mountain. All that Home Depots and Walmarts and Costco's, all kind of shopping center like everywhere else. You're looking at all these mountains surrounding this beautiful road right here. So we go to Whitefish. This time phone guided me. It was 26 more minutes. See if I can catch some ride over the top of the mountain with a tram. I talked to the guys doing the flight, with the helicopter flight. So up to them, if they want to make money. I'm here. If not, well, then whatever. It's all over either tomorrow or Sunday. But even Monday I can squeeze. And then in the morning and then. I wanted to fly on that floating plane, but nobody answering the phone. You know, I'll leave the message. Leave the message. Somebody might answer or not. Or who the hell? Alrighty, I'll be back. Is that place called Whitefish. Now, why, for instance, is interesting for me, Whitefish and other places around, like Kalispell, Columbia Falls, and all of that, is I had a Microsoft Train Simulator, and one of the routes was to start from the Whitefish and go all of these places, Columbia Falls and so on and so on, and go all the way to Summit. You gotta make sure the locomotive can pull all of that. So it was a very realistic program. Unfortunately, Microsoft didn't do nothing about try to upgrade that so that I can use them on Windows 7, but I guess they gave up on that particular program. I don't know if there's any other out there. That's why it's interesting for me, you know, like looking something in what you call McDonald's. There's some stuff. You're looking something in a computer and then come over here and check it out for real. Of course I didn't just come over here because of that. More to see the glaciers if it's possible. Alberta. Ooh, Canadian. And about 2,000 miles away from Cleveland. Interesting, most of those buildings got a metal roof.